Dogs, the real MVPs of the animal kingdom. Those wagging tails, wet noses, and happy zoomies? Priceless. But for some people, a regular old pup just won't cut it. If you're looking for a four-legged flex, get ready to drop some serious cash. Today, we're counting down the most expensive dog breeds in the world. Before we unleash the list, do your dog a favor and tap the bell button. After all, they can fetch your slippers, but they can't click for you. The Saluki isn't just a dog, it's a living relic. This breed goes all the way back to 329 BC, and ancient Egyptians loved them so much, they mummified them alongside their owners. Talk about a VIP afterlife pass. These sleek sighthounds were bred for speed, and according to the Guinness World Records, they can hit 42.8 miles per hour. Basically, if a Saluki decides to bolt, good luck catching them. But if you want one, it'll cost you around $2,500 plus extra for all the lost tennis balls. Is it a dog? Is it a cryptid? Nope, it's the Peruvian Inca orchid. This hairless wonder looks like something straight out of an X-Files episode, but it's actually one of the world's oldest breeds, dating back to 750 AD. The Incas believed these dogs had healing powers, yes, even their waist. Whether or not that's true, what is true is the price, which is $3,000 for a puppy. But hey, at least you'll save on grooming costs. Imagine if a greyhound and a cheetah had a baby, boom, you get the Azawakh. This rare breed from West Africa has a unique, feline-like gait, making them look like they're floating across the ground. They're fast too, reaching up to 40 miles per hour. If you want one, be ready to shell out $3,000 and set aside some cash for a dog walker, because these pups need a lot of exercise. If you've seen Hachiko, you already know Akitas are the definition of loyalty. This fluffy powerhouse from Japan is stubborn, dominant, and fiercely protective. American soldiers fell in love with them during World War II, bringing them back to the States and creating two different Akita types, the Japanese Akita Inu and the American Akita. These legendary dogs can cost up to $4,500, but their devotion, that's priceless. Big, strong, and a little misunderstood. Allegedly, Rottweilers are the bodyguards of the dog world. They were originally bred as herding dogs, but today they're police dogs, search and rescue heroes, and even guide dogs. But here's the catch. They're expensive to own. Not only do high-quality Rotties cost up to $6,000, but they're also on the top of the list for expensive vet bills. If you get one, better start saving for that pet insurance. Meet the Tibetan Mastiff, aka the bear-sized fluff monster. These massive dogs were bred to fight off wolves, leopards, and even tigers, so yeah, burglars don't stand a chance. A high-quality Tibetan Mastiff can set you back around $2,000, but some people have paid way more. How much more? Try $2 million, that's how much a rich guy in China paid for a rare red Tibetan Mastiff. Fluffy, friendly, and always smiling, Samoyed is the Instagram influencer of the dog world. Bred to herd reindeer in Siberia, these dogs have fur so soft that people actually knit sweaters with it. Yes, dog fur sweaters are a thing. But if you want one of these cloud-like companions, be prepared to drop around $8,000 or start saving up those fluff tumbleweeds for some homemade knitwear. Think you've seen rare dogs? Meet the Laotian, aka the little lion dog. There are fewer than a couple hundred new registrations worldwide per year, making them one of the rarest breeds on the planet. They were once pampered by European royalty, and even today their price tag is straight up kingly. Expect to pay around $10,000 for one of these fluffy aristocrats. If there's a dog breed with main character energy, it's the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. This tiny, elegant pup was a favorite of European royalty, and fun fact, Charlotte's dog, Elizabeth Taylor in Sex and the City, was one of them. But all that royal bloodline drama comes at a price. $14,000 for a top-tier pup. And thanks to their limited gene pool, they have a laundry list of health issues, so expect those vet bills to hit different. Brains, brawn, and pure loyalty, German Shepherds are the superheroes of the dog world. Used in search and rescue, police work, and even the military, these dogs are insanely intelligent, ranking third behind Border Collies and Poodles. A top-tier German Shepherd puppy costs around $3,000, but if you want one already trained, that's going to set you back $23,000. Basically, it's like buying a furry secret agent. And finally, let's talk about the Pharaoh Hound. For years, people thought they were direct descendants of Egypt's ancient hunting dogs until DNA testing proved otherwise. Either they've mixed so much that their real ancestry is a mystery, or they were actually recreated to look ancient. Either way, they're one of the rarest and most expensive breeds out there. All right, history nerds, get this. The Pharaoh Hound was long believed to be a descendant of ancient Egyptian dogs, with images of similar pups found in 3,000-year-old tombs. But plot twist, DNA tests said nope. Scientists now believe they were either so mixed that their true ancestry got lost, or breeders actually recreated them to look ancient. Either way, these sleek, graceful hunters are pricey, selling for $7,000 or more. Imagine a teddy bear, a lion, and a cloud had a baby. That's the Chow Chow. These ancient Chinese dogs are one of the oldest breeds, dating back thousands of years. They were bred to guard temples, pull carts, and even hunt. But let's be real, their biggest flex? That blue-black tongue? If you want one, be ready to fork over $3,000 to $9,000, plus a small fortune in lint rollers. If there was a Vogue cover for dogs, the Afghan Hound would be on it. These long-legged beauties come from the mountains of Afghanistan and have silky, flowing hair that even shampoo commercials would envy. But they're not just looks. They were bred to outrun leopards, that's right. Actual big cats. A top-tier Afghan Hound can cost $7,000. And let's not even talk about the grooming bill. If you need a bodyguard but also want snuggles, the Dogo Argentino is your dog. Originally bred in Argentina to hunt wild boar, these muscular powerhouses are brave, loyal, and insanely strong. Fun fact, some countries actually ban them because of their intense protective instincts. Price? $8,000? Having a dog that can take on a mountain lion? Priceless! You've probably never seen a Canadian Eskimo dog, and that's because they're nearly extinct. Once the go-to sled dogs of the Arctic, their numbers dropped from 20,000 to just a few hundred after snowmobiles took over. They're loyal, hardworking, and built for survival, but they're also one of the rarest breeds in the world. If you manage to find one, expect to pay around $8,000 and invest in some serious winter gear. Newfoundlands are Baywatch dogs. These massive, fluffy giants were bred in Canada to rescue drowning people. Yes, they can actually swim with people on their backs. They've even saved lives at sea. Plus, they're gentle giants, loving, calm, and great with kids. But they're not cheap, $2,500 to $5,000 for a quality pup. And unless you want your house to look like a fur tornado, prepare for some heavy-duty vacuuming. This isn't just any dog, it's a secret agent. The Black Russian Terrier was literally created by the Soviet military to be the ultimate guard dog. They're big, powerful, and intimidating, but also highly intelligent and obedient, like James Bond in dog form. If you want one, it'll cost around $6,000, but at least you'll never need a security system. Ever heard of those giant dogs with barrels of rum around their necks? That's Saint Bernard. These Swiss rescue dogs were trained to find lost travelers in the snow and literally save lives. Basically, they're living, breathing rescue teams. They're also massive, with some reaching over 180 pounds. Expect to pay $3,000 to $10,000, plus an endless supply of drool rags. Once reserved for Japanese royalty, the Japanese Chin is a tiny, fluffy aristocrat with a personality as dramatic as a period drama. They're playful, charming, and even have a cat-like attitude. Price? Up to $6,000. A small fee for your very own regal furball. So, did your dream dog make the list? Which one would you pick if money wasn't an issue? Let us know in the comments. Before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, dogs don't care about their price tag. Every dog is priceless, no matter the price tag. See you next time.